Right, we should be live. Hello everybody. I know it's been quite a while since we may or may not have been live, and well, I'm sorry about that. I've been busy with a couple thousand different things. I've been distracted, but we are going to be playing on a Let's Play World today. I did actually take the Let's Play World, and I actually turned it into my own private world. Hope that isn't a problem for you guys. I'm just being bored, you know, but, so that world, I've actually done too much on that world. I've already beat the Ender Dragon, built too much stuff, but I will show y'all all that I did today. As a little bit of a... So I am once again very sorry that I've been distracted, but I just haven't been in the mood to do many live streams or any videos or anything, so live streams might not happen too often anymore, maybe once every few weeks if we're lucky. Because you will notice, like, every time we do, the world has exponentially grown. So I'm basically going to show you what it is I've actually done on this, which you can see I clearly have too much stuff. My baby brother broke all the chests, but I also have this massive contraption, which might be quite, I'm sure you don't understand what it actually is. But I can tell you, man, let me just invite a few people. I think I've invited enough. I might need a little bit of help with, some of the work, but basically what this is this is a zombie pigment farm, and the way it works, I actually do need to give credit, JC Plays. I'm not going to put his link, but I will say that a lot of the stuff that's built in this world are tutorials that I got from him. But this, basically, the switch right here, just activates annoying portal. So that is a very important part. And then down here I have a basic trident killer. And that is pretty simple. Flicks it. I do have it in peaceful mostly, and then down here I have the item sorter. Now, I had a bunch of chests and had a bunch of stuff, but my baby brother, like I said, decided when he joined the world, I let him play with me on this a bit and brought him here. He decided to break those chests, and he killed my cleric villager, and he also killed my mending villager. So we're going to have to deal with a few villagers being dead, which I hope won't be an issue. This is actually where I'm building kind of my own design of a pretty basic concrete converter. Haven't used that at all, but it's there. Over here I've got my basic nether portal. This is a failed zombie farm. And down here is actually where the villagers is. This is going to be pretty much where I'm just set up. Probably my main base and the villager breeder. This is actually where I have 2 villagers. And then right here is the current only villager we have alive here. You can see we had to clear it. That in, and that was a failed attempt to put a guy in there where he accidentally escaped. But yeah. Now I need to set up some new chests, obviously. So I'm temporarily gonna place down the stuff. You can see I've got a bunch of stuff here. Now here we go. Got some chests, so I can store some stuff. So we're basically gonna have a wall here, and this is gonna separate kind of our main base from the just side base. I guess that's what that would probably be considered. I have too much stuff. So, there. That's that. Okay. I'm still waiting for him to join, but it'll be okay, because now I do actually need to take these shulkers, and I need to make some new shulker boxes, obviously, so I'm going to chop down a bunch of these chests. I'm not going to have too many chests, like, this would be enough. Actually, this is enough. I need a crafting table down here. I think there's some... No, there's not spare wood in here. So... let me real quickly... I think I stored all the spare wood. And no, I had no wood, so... Well, let's just write the crafting table here. So that's handled real nicely. So let's just make some shulker boxes. Let's chuck that spare dirt away because I don't want that spare dirt. It's one piece of dirt. And I don't need one piece of dirt. Now basically what I want to do with all these shulker boxes is I basically over here, I practically want to turn this into like a pit, I think. So if I'm going to get a pit to work here, I want this to basically go down the diamond level, which is a long grind, but it should work. We're actually going to another town today, me and my family, because we are going to see our cousin. We're going to go have dinner with him. So I might not stream for too long, but I'll try to stream for practically as long as I can. Hello. Kathleen Henderson. So we have someone watching. So yeah, hello Kathleen. Welcome to the... I'm sorry if I don't pronounce your name correctly. Okay, so it's good to know that we have someone watching, because it's been a while since I've done a stream. Okay, so yeah. Welcome, this is just a simple world. That's all it is just my survival. Where I also sometimes will do some streams, I suppose. I've got so much space that could easily be used for a majority of different things. So I also need to remember to make some torches. I can hear my baby Rose screaming in the background, so I'm sorry if y'all have to deal with that. Because I've got, really I've actually only got 2 siblings, but they are still very loud. 2 little siblings. I can't really go into detail because, well, privacy. But that's all I can say. You know, I've got 2 siblings. One of them is actually a semi-YouTuber. He has a YouTube channel where he has done stuff. Oh boy, I can hear him screaming loud. Okay, I don't think I need torches at the moment. Well, I do, so let me see if I can maybe quickly go just find a close vein of diamond, or coal vein. Okay, there's a little bit of coal. And basically, the idea of the pit is it's not exact. I don't think the pit's gonna really be a villager breeder. I'm just temporarily gonna start with that part, turn that part into a pit. It might actually be more like a mining quarry type deal. I don't know if I need a official villager breeder setup. I don't think I will, because it just probably won't be necessary, if I'm honest. But I know I need to do all this mining because I need all the cobblestone for a castle design that I'm thinking of. So I've got that to deal with. And I'm gonna try to definitely store everything according to a shulker box. So all the cobblestone will be stored in its own shulker box, but in the diorite and granite will also be stored in separate shulker boxes from each other. So I'm gonna have a shulker box dedicated to the diorite and then one dedicated to the granite. I usually don't prefer to have this diorite because, well, I watch his style. He has convinced me the diorite is ugly. So I've got that. But besides that, again, it is quite an ugly block. So I don't think I'll need it here. But that's probably my main issue with this diorite block. Probably also because I don't really know any actual good designs I could put in to building this. I don't know any designs I can use to build with diorite. Because again, it's one of those ugly blocks where there aren't really good build designs you can build with. There aren't really many good things you can use it for. So I really don't know. And I'm hoping that when this is all the way down there, I should have plenty of materials to at least get an idea on how big of a castle I want. I think the castle I believe is gonna have to kind of be built in the ocean because it's going. I think I want it to be a massive castle, just off of ideal. Just because having a massive castle would be very ideal. And it's really just going to be one big castle that's going to have a bunch of rooms dedicated to different things. And I think the castle is going to be the space of the castle is going to be 100 by 100 by, so 100 blocks wide, 100 blocks long, and 100 blocks wide, and then 50 blocks tall. So it's definitely going to be one of my biggest builds I've done. But when it's finished, I think it'll be very worth it. Because it'll be a massive build. It'll have plenty of space. So I'll have plenty of access to space, which is what I need. I'm mostly going to be building it out of stone bricks, so I'm obviously going to need a bunch of cobblestone. I'm going to need a super effective super smelter that can smelt a bunch of cobblestone at incredible speeds. I also know that if I'm going to get this idea to work, I'm going to need to be able to have, like, a game plan on, like, what type of rooms I want for what activity. Like, I know for a fact that if I want this to properly work, I'm gonna obviously need enough space for farms in the building. So what I'm probably gonna do, since it's gonna be built above an ocean, I can't really build farms below the castle because that'll be very expensive to clear out the ocean. So I'm gonna have to have a better game plan on how to combat that. Let's check all of our cobblestone in a chat in the shulker box of cobblestone. And just check all this in our inventory. Checking down here. Now it's really good that there is coal here because that means I can get more coal for stuff such as obviously the auto smelter. Now I'm not going to use diorite for it, but I'm going to try and build a proper store, like try and keep this castle somewhat organized. Okay, maybe I'm not going to go too deep with this thing. Just deep enough to get into the caves would probably work, if I'm completely honest. This actually might be deep enough for now. I mean, I certainly have enough resources to at least start with some form of an outline for this build. But I don't think I want to do that quite yet. Of course, I need to know what exactly I want to use this hole for. Because if I'm going to make a hole, obviously, I need a reason for the hole. So I need to develop a proper reason as to why I want a hole. So I might actually use a hole for something such as a simple farm. Or maybe I can, well, that probably is a big enough hole for a farm. But I'm not quite sure. Now most of my, Now I think most of my farms are actually going to have holes. Or I think most of my farms I'm going to build off camera because I'm going to be actually using, watching tutorial guides while I'm building it. And I can't have that on camera or on a live stream due to copyright claims and such. So that is my main issue. My helmet needs to get itself a repair. Got that there. If I pull you out, I can just... 1, 2, 3. I might be able to... Okay, it's too expensive. So I'm gonna have to deal with this until I can get a few more levels. Levels normally aren't an issue, due to just how the game works. Levels won't be an issue. Rockets right now are an issue because I had like a stack of rockets, but I ran out, unfortunately. So I kinda gotta deal with that. I can hear my baby brother screaming, which is a very bad thing. There's my sheep that I shear. I think my baby brother's coming. I'm just gonna check all this excess resources into a spare shulker. My end box is where I wanna put my shulker shells. I need to get these shulker boxes color coded soon, because so far I've only got one color code, which is my manual. Now I actually think that I accidentally shut some spare torches in here. I did. I want to keep the torches out because I think I'm actually gonna go mining. So I need to, first I need to find a cave to mine in. to begin my adventure. And I just want to get some good ore. Okay, this one's already been looted, so I'm going to have to go a little bit further. Since I'm in peaceful, I don't have to deal with mobs, and I know a bunch of you guys might criticize me because I'm playing peaceful, but the reason why I am is because I just don't have much food, and I'm too lazy right now to, well, I'm just simply too lazy to not do all, just too lazy to not actually gather. I'm too lazy to want to gather all the materials. I'll just put it at that. I mean, that's simply all it is laziness. So, just give me time and it'll eventually get handled. I promise. Maybe. Well, I'm not sure if it's gonna get handled, let's be honest. I'm very lazy right now. I mean, I'm gonna be lazy.
Wait.
What?
I did something that was actually really hard.
Yeah?
Because I used Lightworks.
Oh, hey, since you're here. Since you're here, you can say hi to my live stream.
Hello. All I did was stick two clips together and made a rolling text. My main issue was figuring out how to import files.
I was trying to give you a hint that I'm live streaming.
Yeah, I know. But do you know why I recorded in the first place?
What?
Some guy was being weird and Vampire Hunters. Literally, like, there was an AFK person, so we decided
How
to
about
turn
you-
Roblox into an 18+ game.
Well, hey, it's nice of you to say all that on my live stream.
Yeah. Now I have an idea of what's coming next.
He didn't shut the door all the way. I'm sorry about that, guys. That's practically what I have to deal with brothers. Is they're being annoying, leaving my door open and such. That's literally all that's happening. Let me quickly shut my door. Give me a sec. Hey, give me a minute. I'm live streaming. I'm live streaming. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. My brothers are being jerks this morning. Christopher's, sorry, I accidentally said name, but my brother is crying because he wants to come in my room. But he can't, because obviously I'm live streaming. Right, there is this. I don't know if I've looted this. Considering there's a mushroom here, I might have. Mushrooms galore. There's a lot of iron, which don't know if you can tell, but I obviously need iron. I mean, if I was rich on iron, I wouldn't be gathering it. Let's be honest. And I got a feeling that eventually my inventory will get full and full and full. And then I'm gonna keep on dumping stuff in the shulker boxes. Basically, my goal is by the end of this mining mission, practically want a bunch of those shulker boxes filled with ores and materials that I've gathered. So no, this is not what I wanted. There we go. It would also be pretty nice to get more diamonds, but I don't know if this is a diamond cave, if I'm too honest. I mean, it certainly doesn't appear to be a diamond cave. But it actually just might. There's a monster spawner. Good thing I've got torches, so let please be skeleton. Spider. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Melons. Don't need the raw flesh. Don't need the string. It's just a spider spawner, sadly. But I'll eventually figure out how to use those. That is a lot of gravel. Okay, so that's dealt with. I was hoping that would be a skeleton, because the only skeleton spawner that I'm aware of is, I believe, a couple thousand blocks away from when I